Hello. I don't know what my shoulders are doing. There we go. Hi. So if you know me, or if you've been around the channel for more than about 4 minutes, you will know that I have difficulty resisting a mystery box or a mystery bag or a mystery pack. I don't buy the gift shop ones anymore because they've always been disappointing. And I always think maybe this one will be good, and they never are. So I've stopped buying them. Yarn is a different story because yarn will always end up on the loom. If I don't crochet with it, it will at least go on the loom and make something beautiful. Even if I open the packet and go, don't love the colour, it'll work with something else. It's all fine. This is a long-winded way of saying I have another mystery pack. It didn't come with the ribbon yarn on it. I have tried to make it more visually appealing because this is a post pack with stuff in it. So please enjoy my visual appeal. This is from Thread Collective. They advertised at me with laser focus. Thread Collective, I get a lot of ads for them anyway because I shop there a lot. And this was a Thread Collective mystery packs. So it was basically like someone had popped around and said, hey, just give us your credit card because you're going to buy this. So I posted about this on Mastodon and went, oh no, what am I going to do? Thread Collective has mystery boxes. And I received a very generous contribution from someone. They know who they are. Thank you so much. Hugely appreciated. You have considerably contributed to this being in my house. So Thread Collective sells a lot of different stuff. This video is not sponsored. I'm going to put this down because I want to show you something else. Thread Collective sells things for fibre arts and crafts. And it's a very broad topic, and I mean it to be that broad. They have supplies for, I'm going to say some of these twice, and I'm going to miss things out entirely probably. I should have written them down. Spinning, felting, weaving, both rigid heddle and multi-shaft, knitting, crochet and embroidery, and probably other things besides. They've got looms, spinning wheels, knitting needles, crochet hooks, project bag, fibres, loads and loads of different yarns. Yarns like this on the cone for weaving with, or you could crochet with that, but it's very thin and I would find that annoying personally. This was $15 on clearance, and I've got 3 of these. I will never use them all, but what was I supposed to do? Look at all that I got for $15 on clearance. It's recycled cotton. Anyway, I love it. So they have a lot of the cone yarns, like the big bulk amounts of yarn. They have fancy, luxurious knitting yarns. They have all sorts of things. I would recommend that you check out the website. The other thing that they have now is mystery packs. And I'm going to go and open this. This has been in my house for 2 days. I'm very strong. So I'm going to go and I'm not going to cut this because I can use it for something else. I will gently undo this. And I'll do it on camera so that you can watch me gently undo the bow. And then I will remember the scissors to get this pack open. I've tried to make it so I won't bash into the tripod, but I can't promise that because of who I am as a person. So according to the website, this should contain luxurious yarns and essential tools. I've had a bit of a squeeze. I have to admit, it's like I'm like a kid at Christmas. I've had a bit of a squeeze. That is a cone of yarn. This is, I think, another cone of yarn, and this is possibly more yarn. So even if it's just 3 yarns, I'm going to try and flip that over without showing you my address. Even if it's just 3 yarns, I have taped it up though, just in case. What was I saying? Yes. Oh, see? Tripod. Even if I do have 3 yarns, I'm very happy with 3 yarns. It's all good. So I'm just going to get my scissors and very professionally and interestingly, in a way that is visually appealing so that you don't stop watching, I'm going to snip through there like that. Do you see? That's not very visually appealing, is it? Oh, never mind. It's wrapped. Hang on. There we go. That's much easier and probably would have looked better in the thumbnail, although maybe not much. So this is the RHL weaving mystery pack. I don't know that I said that. It's specifically the rigid heddle weaving pack. They also have a crochet one, which I did look at. This one is 100 of your Australian dollars. There's no size options for this one. It is just that one size for $100. So let's see what's in here. I'm going to squeeze again. That is a cone of yarn. That feels like yarn. That feels like yarn. We're going to see. Can I open this in a visually interesting way? Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to get my scissors out. Hang on 1 second. I want to do this off camera so I don't, if I accidentally stab it into my fingers, it's not going to upset anybody. I mean, I'm going to be upset, but it's not going to upset anybody watching. Okay, that was quite well wrapped. Let's see. I think it's still quite well wrapped. Let me see if I can get my hands in here at all. No. No. There, found it. So first out of the rigid heddle weaving mystery pack, rigid heddle loom mystery pack, Ooh, what have we got? We have got an Ashford weaving kit for a caterpillar cotton scarf. And my camera is recognising that there is a face, but I don't think she's got much to say. This is interesting because I've wanted to try caterpillar cotton for a long time. I'm just gonna fully open this straight away. Oh, I wish it was as easy as when I said I was just gonna... There we go. Oh, feeble. I need more protein. Anyway, so it has in it the caterpillar cotton in white. This is an Ashford branded caterpillar cotton, or Ashford branded cotton. And the caterpillar cotton has this little texture to it. So I've got this grayscale one, or monochrome. We'll say monochrome, although I suppose it's grayscale. I don't know. And you might be able to see. I don't know how this camera is at focusing, but I suspect not very good. It's got a sort of a twisty texture to it. So let me just see. Oh, okay. Yep. So the design here, yep. I don't know what that's about. I'm overexcited about yarn and caterpillar cotton. You just have to accept with me I'm going to get excited about cotton. So it is basically white with a stripe down one side. That's really effective, and I'm excited to have this because I have wanted to try the caterpillar cotton. So I'm going to pop that to one side. There isn't a stated value on this, so ordinarily, or not even ordinarily, but generally when you order a mystery pack, they'll say for your $100 you'll get, $110 value or whatever. So I will check the value after I've taken everything out of the bag. What's this one? Oh, this is cotton weaving yarn. Oh, it's Maurice Brassard, natural. That is beautiful yarn to work with. And this is a nice bone colour. It's not a colour that I would choose, I'll be honest with you. This is not a colour that I would add to cart, but it will go very well with other things, or it'll even go very well by itself because it is that nice sort of neutral colour. And the Maurice Brassard works up really soft once it's had a wet finish. So that's exciting to have. Let me just see, because I think there's two other things in here. Hang on. Oh, I've seen something exciting. You can see it there. Did I just sing on the internet? Nearly. Ito. I've used this before in the blue, and it is really, really gorgeous to weave with. So this is 100% silk. It's only 50 grams, but I think that will actually do a full scarf because I ordered 100 grams to do a scarf and only used 50 grams. So this might work for a whole scarf. If not, I will find something to put it with. But that is a pure silk. It's a pure silk yarn, and it is fabulous quality, and I'm very excited to have it. Again, I will say, not necessarily a colour I would have chosen, but it will work. It's I think, more interesting colour than that one. Now, this, I suspect, is going to be a sleighing hook. And I'm going to get my scissors, and I'm going to do it off camera again, because I'm doing this in a very, not very health and safety way. I'm doing this in a very cavalier fashion. There we go. It is, oh gosh, this is very fancy for me. So this is the metal sleighing hook. So when you have, I think I've actually got to hand. Oh, did my camera just go? It did. This tripod is quite broken, and I keep meaning to do something about that, and I keep forgetting. But hang on, I've got to hand to show you. If you're not a weaver, are you gonna... Okay, I think the camera's doing its... I think it's just living its own life, to be honest, and I'm just going to work with that. So this is a Heddle. This is one of my little Heddles for the little loom. So the sleighing hook, when you're setting up to weave, you pull loops of yarn through with your hook like that, and then when you're ready to put... I'm trying to explain this in a way that makes sense. I don't know that I'm going to. So you end up with two threads through each slot, and then you pull one of those threads through the hole like that. I use the plastic ones, which are the exact same colour as my floor, which means I spend a lot of time looking for them. This one should be easier to spot. This is a very exciting little bundle of things that I have got here. I love this silk, and I'm excited about the caterpillar cotton scarf. What I'm going to do, let's get this hook out to shine. And the Heddle is actually unrelated. You go over there, Heddle. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is pop onto the website and see what the value of these pieces are altogether and see what kind of value I got for my $100. I've just moved this. I know it's ruined my beautiful clean edit, but I'm trying to get everything into shot a little bit because The camera's living its own life. The camera's doing its own thing now, and the tripod is barely holding it together as it is. So everything's a little bit precarious. It's easier just to move things into shot than to try and point the camera at them. So what have we got? We've got the scarf kit, which includes the caterpillar cotton cone, which is fun to say, and the monochrome yarn here. That comes in at $41.50. The Ito silk, or possibly Ito silk, I don't know how you say it. I'll show you the label, actually, would be helpful. There we go. That is, what have I got here? $24.90. I'm going to show you that in the light a bit better. It's a grey, but it's kind of almost a fawny brown as well. It's an interesting colour. And the Maurice Brassard cotton is $22.90. And the hook is $19.95, which is a good $16 more than I've ever spent on a hook, because I lose these regularly. I will keep a close eye on this one. So total value for everything in the kit is $109.25. So I cannot be disappointed with that, and I'm not. I'm happy to have these yarns. They're beautiful yarns. This is going to wash up so softly, and it's going to be really nice. This is pure silk, so I can't be miffed at that. And I'm excited to be playing with the caterpillar cotton at long last. These are not colours that I would have chosen, but I understand that if you're sending out mystery yarns, you have to try and sort of be generally appealing, and maybe sending the bright pinks or whatever. I don't know why I said pink. I tend not to use pink anyway, the bright colours might not appeal to as many people as the neutrals do. These will all work. I will make the scarf from the kit, and I will make probably a whole scarf out of this cotton, a lightweight sort of, I was going to say summer scarf, but you don't really need a scarf, a decorative summer, what's the word I'm looking for? Accessory. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't had a lot of coffee today, and now it's too late in the day to have one. So I've done well to get this far. And the silk is, do you know, when I pulled it out, I thought, oh, that's a bit grey. But now that I'm seeing it with this, I don't know that it's showing up on the camera very well. But there is just, oh, that's not in focus. Is that better? I don't know. This viewfinder is very small. Whinge. Camera's broken. Tripod's broken. Everything's fine. I just, as I said, haven't had enough coffee. Now that I'm looking at it, and it is more of a brown grey, or a grey brown, that's quite an interesting colour. I will find something to go with it. And yeah, something that might lift it. So I'm very excited to have this beautiful selection of yarns and this very fancy sleighing hook. Would you look at that? So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put a link in the description to the Thread Collective mystery packs. As I said earlier, they've got rigid heddle weaving, which is what this pack was, and I didn't explain that very well, I don't think. I think I mentioned it briefly. They've got floor loom packs, embroidery, felting, spinning, knitting and crochet. And I think the knitting and crochet ones come in 2 different sizes, but don't quote me on that. Thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.